stay-at-home order, but health officials and California Governor Gavin Newsom saying this is absolutely necessary to ensure that our hospitals don't become overwhelmed with severely sick patients. Now, when it comes to who will have to be closed down and when, I'll show you the graphic. This is what it breaks down to. California has been separated into 5 different geographical locations. You're going to see here on this map right now. Now, which locations are shut down and when really depends on the restrictions coming down to the intensive care units of local hospitals. The number we're looking at here is 15%, because if hospitals in any of these areas start to have less than 15% capacity, that means available beds in their ICUs, those new restrictions are going to go into effect for those areas. Governor Newsom says he believes that a lot of hospitals are sadly going to start reaching that 15% threshold in just a few days, possibly even today. The way numbers have been going. And when that does happen, we're going to see hair and nail salons close down again, along with museums, theaters, retail stores. During Christmas time, they're going to have to limit their customers to just 20% of what they normally would have. Restaurants, of course, are closing down for inside and outside. They're going to do takeout only once more. These are just some of the measures that are going into place to limit the spread of the coronavirus, to help hospitals and prevent them from filling up completely. If that did happen, the result is a pretty dire situation where doctors would have to determine who gets care and who doesn't. That's obviously something we really want to avoid. And hospitals in other parts of the country, not here in California, but other states, they're already having to do that. So it is getting very serious. Governor Newsom says we don't want to end up like that, and he does understand these new measures won't be popular, but he insists they're for all of our safety, and especially our more vulnerable residents.
Bottom line is, if we don't act now, our hospital system will be overwhelmed. If we don't act now, we'll continue to see a death rate climb, more lives lost.
Now, when and if these new restrictions and lockdowns go into effect, they will stay in place for at least 3 weeks, but realistically they could be in place for months longer, all depending on when our coronavirus numbers start to go back down, hopefully soon. Now, we are expecting an update from Governor Newsom about when that stay-at-home order takes effect later today, and when he makes that announcement, we could get the very latest of having a lockdown starting as soon as today. Live from Steve Goosh, KTLA 5, guys, I'll go back to you.
All right, Steve, thank you. Got this one.
Don't know exactly what this is all about. I thought it was people lining up for Starbucks, but it looks like people are lining up for Bath and Body Works. What the heck? Oh, the ex used to work there. That was a cool place. Yeah, it's weird. Is there something going on today? I'll have to find out. Huh. Folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Friday, December 4th, 2020, about 10:41 in the morning, and I am in Pasadena. It is my day off. I'd like to say, first of all, thank you, V, for that. I saw that yesterday morning. Thank you very much. Season's greetings. God bless. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Well, got a little bit of news. Excuse me, my my nose is running. Oh my goodness. I think I should be tilted like this. Allergies. That is from our illustrious California leader. Yeah, pretty bad right now. As a matter of fact, I was coming back from visiting my friends, and I was going to go to the 99-cent store. They've already implemented lining up, so they're already doing store capacity, and that, I know that's a pretty tiny store, so, and that's a local business, so everybody in the community frequents there. So that one I can see, but actually I was going to go to Target over here, the one I shop. I don't even want to go there because, you know, after seeing that, I don't want to be disappointed. My last and only other place that I really needed to go, I'm going to go over here to Rouse, to the supermarket, and pick up some things that I need, that I could use today and hopefully good Lord. It's really nuts. It's so they I keep saying they, like they, well, because it is they. I'm sorry to say, if you are one of they, I don't think of so much as the people that put in office as they. I don't include people who voted for that particular person or that side of the political realm as they. I consider, when I say they, I say the politicians. Doesn't matter what side it is, we are having good faith enough to at least elect you and put you in a position to do us right, but it's when you disappoint us and do us wrong, then we get upset. And that's when I say they. They want to definitely shut California down, most certainly, and they're doing the best. Pasadena was kind of like a bastion for diners all around the local area, so Pasadena was starting to get a little bit inundated over here with the outdoor dining and everything. Nothing out of hand, mind you, other than weird crime surges that we're having. So Pasadena had to put a little bit more restriction to that, so as to not cause danger to our city, first and foremost, but also for everybody else. And we're not that big of a city. We're not like Orange County or anything. Kind of, we've become a little bit of Orange County in that sense, but no, everybody's taking precautions, and pretty much. So I wanted to get into this real quick. So if it's that bad, Mr. Governor, that video goes to show that no matter what, society has had enough of this BS. Not just here in Pasadena, but all over the country. Draconians, I'm sorry, but I'm really, really upset about this. That other video shows that people are willing to sacrifice their lives for a $9.95 candle that otherwise they would be paying $18 to $24, from my understanding. You saw that. And as the time of videoing this, I guess the governor still hasn't done his address and implemented the other measures, which are gonna be pretty bad. And they're already presuming that today our numbers are going to jump exponentially. How the hell did he do that? They said this morning that the numbers could be even just jump as much as today. We'll find out. That's like the extra mysterious ballots that just showed up, right? This is just not making any sense. But, you know, whatever. I just got to do what I got to do to I get those stupid looks. The comments are different. but it's the looks. So I just do this crap. And I'm thinking back to like 3 or so years ago when I was working at Sugarfish. Twice in a matter of 30 days, I got flu and pneumonia. Twice. That's all I'm saying. I'm more worried about getting the flu and pneumonia. And here's another thing that's going to be coming up. With all this scare and everything that they're doing and implementing on this nightmare business, people are forgoing, because they're mentioning it a little bit here and there, but not as much. At least not out here. About the flu. I mean, they're saying, yeah, don't forget to get your flu shot, but they're not really pushing it. So now the other thing is that come January, mid-January, our flu numbers are going to just mysteriously oh, well, you know, because people were ignoring. Well, that's because you were scaring people. You were doing the shell game. You were distracting them from looking over here so they wouldn't be prepared over here, and boom, now they got the flu. So now we'll have this nightmare and we'll have the flu. I don't know that for a fact. That's just the way I'm seeing it, just because of everything, the way that I'm seeing it and experiencing out here in California and the LA County area and the Pasadena. Just the silliness. It's just, oh, good Lord. And again, if it's so serious, you know, we're supposed to be changing and washing our masks daily. We're supposed to be, when we come back from the outdoors, again, we're supposed to be changing our clothes at the front door, putting them in a bag, and washing them separately from, I guess, our indoor and household everyday clothing. No one's really doing that. I mean, I'm sure a few, and so some are, but I don't see that really practicing. I mean, look, people are sacrificing their lives for a $10 candle. Come on. And they're coming into my place of business, my store, my place of employment. Do you need a mask? And more when I'm at Starbucks or other places, you know, when someone walks in, I'll hear the employee or team member or partner or whatever they're called, employee, actually, do you need a mask? People are coming in, so no. Again, the Star Wars reference. The more you tighten your grip, General, the more star systems will slip through your fingers. It's true. Well, look at the rebellion that we're already having. It's confusing. People have had enough of it. And mandatory masks the first 100 days. I'll do it. Ain't gonna be happy, but that's probably our next Civil War. Alright, I gotta go get this over with. I gotta go see if I can get in the store. It's my day off. Charlie's back to hunting for eggs and golden Oreos. Oh, Christ. Alright, we'll catch up. Just about done. So I went to go visit with my friends this morning, and even they were saying, because they said, oh, you know, the governor's supposed to put down more restrictions, and I said, yeah. They're like, I just don't get it. How come the outdoor dining and the congregating outdoors is not going to be permissible? He says, they were saying, we're homeless. We're outdoors 24/7. We're living outdoors. We're drinking. We're imbibing. And we're eating outdoors. Has anyone heard of mass infections or people dying off or being hospitalized because they were homeless and they were constantly outside and they were drinking outside, they were congregating outside, and they were eating outside? I don't think I've recalled of anything other than the ruckus that, oh, it was important to get homeless people off the streets, and, you know, they're outdoors and they're targets and they're vulnerable and stuff. And then all that just dissipated. All that just went. So, yeah. You know, homeless sector sees really, at least in my areas, and really see what this is for what it is, and it's no good. And the fact that my friends and a lot of the folks, they don't like the fact that they're being used as a mean of gains to getting money that's not being distributed properly or utilized properly in the homeless sector. That's what I don't like about nonprofits, that fact alone. And also the fact that this is going on and carrying on where I live. Look, there's such, this is basically here, don't just act as if someone else is infected. Act as if everybody around you is infected. Stay away, don't congregate, don't do this, don't do that. Yet, Thanksgiving, this house was packed. She had even there were 2 minor children in there, and there must have been at least a good 12 people or so, give or take. And they're just in there and drinking. There was like 3 bottles of brandy on top of the counter, and I'm like, ah, crap. So here's the thing also, with her friends and family, they don't give a crap. You know, now they didn't seem to be homeless, some of them, most of them, you know. But the fact is that whether you be homeless or not, you don't give a crap about her or her situation, because you're helping her violate her lease. Definitely, that's been broken and torn to shreds and hamster bidding. And the laws and, well, not laws, but the situations and stuff. And the fact that they don't give a care about themselves, because they're putting themselves in jeopardy. And they don't give a care about her or anybody that lives in this house other than her, because they're putting us in jeopardy. So this doesn't make sense. See, I just, and then after last night, last night was not a good day. I'd say maybe shortly, well, there was kind of some loudness in the front part of the house, in the front room. Their new extra bedroom, their home. They were arguing about something. It was basically the dad and the daughter arguing. And it went all night for a few hours. And then it stopped a little bit, and it started. And the kicker, the sheer insanity of this is there was a moment where I was just laughing and just shaking my head. She's in her room. She has, mind you, they're in the front room. I can hear they're yelling and arguing. It's echoing really bad in the front house, you know. Even though they turned it in there and they got a curtain or sheet or something to kind of divide it, the sound still reverberates, and they're arguing. So that sound is coming through my door. She's in her room with her door closed, so she doesn't hear the crap. Shut the F up. Shut your GD mouth. Shut the F up. I can hear your crap through the door. You can hear their crap. What do you think? I'm hearing theirs, and I'm hearing you yelling at them through your door because you can hear their mess. How do you think I feel? I feel like I'm getting it orally and rectally, if you excuse that, but anyway, my friends, that's it. This was not a productive day. Everything's kind of like shutting down again. Even the buses here in Pasadena, they're keeping count. Every time someone gets on and off, they're keeping count. And I think Metro is doing the same thing. So I guess another lockdown is inevitable. At this time, it is 12:30. So I think the governor had his update at 12. So I'm going to go back in and check out. So, and then tomorrow, I'm back to working. Although this week it's 11 to 7, so the hours are a little bit steady. It's been okay, you know. Work is work. Work is fine. The chaos and that, it's here. It's the home life, my friends. You know, it's just I think I got maybe 2.5, 3 hours, 3.49 hours on my app. It showed. So I kind of wish that they invented some sleeping spray or pills that kind of like a spray, something that you would see in a sci-fi movie, that you would just spray in your mouth, kind of like the old-fashioned Banaka Blast. Remember that? The Banaka Blast? That was fun. Or like an inhaler, and then just within 12, 20 seconds, you just start to go to sleep. And knocks you out for at least a guaranteed 2 or 3 hours, maybe 4 tops. 2 to 3 hours would be good. Just instantaneously, and it would you could wake up without any hangover. I would love some sort of invention like that to be used. That would be just... Till then, no. I find sleep whenever I get a chance. All right, my friends, I will post this once I get situated and try to get my lunch ready. So you folks, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, and what's going on. And what? Another lockdown? Are you kidding? Whatever. I've had more fun on carnival rides and dark rides than this, right? I'm paid more money. Well, no, not more money. This is really costing. This is costing all of us a lot more money. God help us. All right, my friends, comments, good or bad, please post. If not, email, follow the links below, and she'll try to talk to you tomorrow. I love you. Until then, stay safe, be smart,